So this week, the federal government laid down some fines. You had up to $800 million for Equifax. You had $5 billion fine for Facebook. But the real question is, who are the winners and who are the losers this week? And I will tell you, the winners was Equifax and Facebook, and the losers were the American public. Let's face it, up to $800 million for Equifax, that's a joke. I mean, that's like the United States government spitting in the face of every American. They did not protect our personal identifiable information. They failed to implement proper security. They failed to handle the incident correctly. Now, for the rest of my life and potentially the rest of your life, your social security number and your personal data is publicly available. And all the United States government did was $800 million. And here's the joke. For us, that might seem like a lot of money. For an entity like Equifax, all they're going to do is charge the government more. So essentially, the government is going to pay the fine on our behalf. Essentially, our taxpayer dollars went to reward Equifax for not protecting our data. And then you get into Facebook. $5 billion seems like a lot of money. Once again, for Facebook, that's like nothing. If you want to really punish these companies the way that you should for not protecting our data, add a few more zeros. To me, $800 billion would have been appropriate for Equifax. $50 billion would have been appropriate for Facebook. Now you might go, Eric, isn't that excessive? Yes, and that will get their attention. Because guess what? Right now, what the United States government is telling Equifax, Facebook, and every other big tech company out there is one simple fact. It pays to not protect consumer data. It pays not to have privacy as a number one concern because those fines are a joke in the grand scheme of things. So unfortunately, I keep saying that the United States government needs to step it up, start protecting our information, start implementing privacy laws like they did over in Europe. And all they did this week was show us that the United States government doesn't care about your privacy.